Now let's crank out some preemptive press releases.
Okay, shoot.
For immediate release, Ice Girls to become Hot Girls, new name for holiday season. The Danish match company DMC announced that its phenomenally popular Ice Girls on-street personal sales consultant program will be renamed Hot Girls for at least the duration of the current cold snap of weather and the holiday season. It's H for holiday, O for omnivore, and T for trainee, explained company spokesperson Eric Gunderson. We felt that while Ice Girls, standing for innovative, creative, and entrepreneurial, certainly captured the essence of the program, the connotations of ice and winter we felt could become a negative impact in the mind of the Danish match-buying consumer. The new Hot Girl name also ties to our traditional Matches Are Hot safety essay and beauty competition campaigns. Finally, we added trainee to remind warm Danes living in their warm houses that the Hot Girls on-street personal sales consultants are not the direct employees of the Danish match company DMC, and the condition of their employment is the responsibility of their direct trainers, or better yet, their parents.
And besides, hawk is not a word.
Hawk, right, and hawk is not a word. To continue, newly christened hot girl Ingrid Fudelstein enthusiastically agreed that the new name change was a very good thing. It's so hot, she gushed. It was cool to be ice, but it's just smoking to be hot. Fudelstein noticed that earnings from her match vending have provided her with the money to get her crippled sister a vitally needed operation that will make her somewhat less crippled, and ultimately is hoped with further match sales and operations, even less crippled. The Hot Girls 12th Street Mime Troupe was, of course, without spoken comment on the change, but indicated with many smiles and silent laughter and belly clutching and hopping about as if their feet were on fire to be enthusiastic about the changes as well. Gunderson explained that while the Hot Girls on-street personal sales consultants were not directly or legally employees of the company was very, very interested in their continued health and well-being and not frozenness. While Hot Girls are not the direct employees of the Danish match company DMC, we feel that this name change is indicative of the warmth we feel towards each and every one of these valued, albeit non-legally protected, members of our sales and marketing team.
How do you sleep at night, boss?
Yeah, sometimes it's tough to shut it off.
That's not what I meant. You got another?
Hell, I could do this all night. For immediate release. It's that time of year again. Danes, bundle up and don't freeze your matches off. Officials with the Danish match company, DMC, announced their first annual Danes Don't Let Danes Freeze safety campaign. Utilizing the phenomenally popular Hot Girls on-street personal street sales consultants, formerly Ice Girls, as a linchpin to the campaign, the effort will target at-risk Danes with brochures brimming with important worth-generating health and safety hints. We will be putting out all the stops, promised company spokesman Eric Gunderson. We think our Hot Girls are the perfect way to get the word out that winter is here, and there are things you need to do to stay warm. We think that warm Danes living in their warm houses that will be incredibly receptive to these Hot Girls on-street personal sales consultant presentation because they are not the direct employees of the Danish match company DMC, and the conditions of their employment are the responsibility of their direct trainers, or better yet, their parents. These girls know how to stay hot by themselves without any guidance from us here at the Danish match company DMC. Hot girl Ingrid Fudelstein enthusiastically agreed that the new safety campaign is a very good thing. It's so hot, she gushed. I mean, it's hot to be a hot girl, but it's smoking to tell people how hot they can be too. Fudelstein noted that earnings from her match vending have provided her with the money to get her artistically talented sister a vitally needed art supply that will make her artistic, and ultimately, it is hoped, with further match sales and purchase of art supplies, even more artistic. The Hot Girls 12th Street Mime Troupe was, of course, without spoken comment on the safety program, but indicated with many smiles and silent laughing and belly clutching and mimicking of a certain class of popular entertainment known as burlesque, to be enthusiastic about the changes as well. Gunderson explained that while Hot Girls on-street personal sales consultants were not directly or legally employees of the company was very, very interested in their continued health and well-being and not frozenness. While the Hot Girls are not the direct employees of the Danish match company DMC, we feel that this safety program is indicative of the warmth we feel towards each and every one of these valued, albeit non-legally protected, members of our sales and marketing team. Okay, Monica, tidy these up and get them out as soon as possible.
She glanced through them.
So no more Ice Girls, hello, Hot Girls.
You really want to see Ice Girls Really Are Frozen headline?
Got it.
Overall, we have to make it seem so outlandish that the nice, responsible Danish match company DMC would have any part of freezing adorable waifs that people won't believe it, even if it turns out to be true. Go. Now, Scoot, make it happen.
After a few moments, Monica came back in.
Boss?
Yeah, Monica?
I was just going over these releases and...
Yeah?
Well, it strikes me that we are basically being pretty defensive here.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we got some smoke and mirror things going on, but basically, the story is us and how we are not liable.
Yeah, well, that's because that basically is the story.
But that can't be the only possible story that might be possibly in the public's mind. We maybe got some dead Danes out there. There has to be another explanation out there, or we are going to get crucified. Nature and spin abhors a vacuum. So how about we get someone to print something like this? Finnish connection to frozen match girls. Officials at the Finnish embassy are being entirely tight-lipped about the reports of noted Finnish sympathizers being seen on the streets of Denmark, where officials have noticed a dramatic increase of adorable frozen, before death, Danish match girls. Finns, well known to drool in the presence of respectable Danish women, have long expressed concern about the success of the Danish match company DMC's program of utilizing the entrepreneurial spirit of the female street urchin population as consultants, and hence not being direct paid employees of the Danish match company DMC, in undercutting the sales of inferior Finnish matches. Unnamed sources at the Danish match company DMC could think of no reason why the rapacious Finns would ever want to harm the sweet, adorable flower of Danish womanhood as they work as the totally independent consultants of the Danish match company DMC. While it is true that their Finnish money-grubbing souls must be bursting almost to the point of breaking because our plucky Danish girls, who demonstrate through their work their independent Danish spirit as a condition of their employment, are kicking the Finnish red dye #1 matches to the curb where they so richly deserve to be. Notwithstanding all that, local officials cannot at this time find much direct evidence linking Finnish anger, frustration, and envy with the recent spate of innocent Danish deaths. Despite this reported correlation between the Finns abusing Danish freedoms, which they do not have even in Finland, to hang about on Danish street corners within intimate proximity to dead Danish waifs, officials promise to monitor the situation and to move vigorously once they have actual evidence of Finnish involvement. Some unnamed sources have suggested that forced sequestration of the dastardly Finns and their substandard matches, while regrettable, might be necessary to protect the Finns from the understandable anger that the news of their action may cause.
That's brilliant. Give it first to Brovac of the Slaganese Signal.
You got it, Chief.
And Monica, whatever we're paying you, it's not enough. Good work.
Thanks, Chief.
I sat back in my chair and thought I had done a good night's work. Hopefully I had bought us some time to figure out exactly what was happening. I was reasonably certain that the strict Danish libel laws would keep the press from getting out ahead of the story. We even had a fallback position that the current professional ethos of professional and balanced investigative journalism would eat up. One side said it was the Finns, blah, blah, blah. The other side, well, us, blah, blah, blah. The winning side would be the side that stuck to its story the most tenaciously. Just as long as we stuck to our side, both sides of the equations would be regarded as equally true by the press. We also had handy foreigners to demonize, and we were counting on the fact that there really wasn't a strong lobby for the poor out there. And there was even less of a Finn lobby, and our ace in the hole was that a tie would go to the home team, us, the reliable flag-waving Danish match company DMC. Now, if Mr. Hans Christian Andersen had been just any reporter, my satisfaction may have been warranted. But since he wasn't, damn him, my sense of complacency turned out to be rather short-lived. Chapter 5.